A month or two ago, I traded away my lightly batoned Esee-3 HM, which I didn't use, for an unused Esee-3 MIL, which I also may not use much. Doing a little bit of net sleuthing because I also don't own the regular Esee-3. The 3 MIL is different in that it has a more pointy butt for glass breaking and comes with more carry options, as in like sheaths and clips, to suit your tactical lifestyle. Not that what you do in the privacy of your weekend survival classes is anyone else's business other than your social media followers. But before we get into all that, let's take a look at the dimensions of this knife, like the overall length and weight, with and without the sheath. I'll include the clip sheath here, and I don't know, why not the total weight with the other part too? What's that part called? I don't know what it's called. Who cares? Blade size, cutting edge. You don't have anything better to do anyway, do you? Yeah, I mean, I don't either. Handle size, grip area. You probably wouldn't be watching this if you had something better to do, right? Waste your time on YouTube. Spine thickness, handle thickness. And what about the tallnesses? Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea when I say I may not use this knife much either. The Esee-3 is a fine knife, however I do prefer something with a 4-inch cutting edge or longer and a fixed blade knife. Otherwise, why tolerate the weight when I could just, carry a light folding knife? Oh yeah, I forgot. Real men don't care about heavy knives, as evidenced by these comments under Nut and Fancy's 0350 video. My wife carries a Praetorian, you beta. Well, my everyday carries a goddamn two-handed greatsword, and I wear chainmail. I ain't complaining. Well, I guess hunters may prefer a fixed blade to a folding knife because they're easier to clean guts from. So, I don't know, maybe not everyone batons with their knives, so a 3-inch fixed blade is a sensible choice. The Esee-3 has about a 3 1/3 inch cutting edge made from coated 1095 carbon steel with a drop point and a flat grind. The coating, of course, to look tactical and to keep the blade from rusting, secondarily. A little bit of spine jimping, and I guess if you want to strike your rod on it, you may need to do a little light file job to the coating and the spine, because I don't think it's a perfect 90 degrees. The handle. The handle is nice and comfortable due to the tan micarta scales and ergonomic curve, like a lot of Esee knives. The handle of the Esee-3 might be a bit short though for more tactical hands. This is a stout fixed blade, but not an overly large one. For example, my Sebenza 21 here, the large version, a lighter 3.5 ounce knife with a longer blade and longer handle. And also one of the few ways to make an Esee look cheap. The nice thing about Esee handles, however, though, is that you can remove the scales with an Allen key to carry a minimalist knife, or switch it out for hot pink handles. That way no one steals it from you. The 3 MIL has several sheath options included with this particular version of the Esee-3, which I like. You can use the clip and easily and quickly clip it to a pocket or molly loop attachment point. The clip itself is strong and springy and steel. It does ride a bit high on the belt if you were to want to clip it to your belt, but you can always remove the clip from the back of the sheath and attach it to the nylon part with the screws if you want to belt wear it, or mount it to your backpack too because of all the loops and stuff. The knife is held in via friction and you pop the plastic with your thumb to release it, much like the Izula. I like the sheath here. Comparison time. Let's do an overhead shot of a few other Esees and fixed blades you've seen me review before. First, the Esee-3, a great knife, easier to clean than a folder, and less points of failure compared to a folding knife too. Right? That's why you buy the fixed blade, I guess. I've never had a pivot fail on me, but some people have. I've had a fixed blade knife break on me though. Now the PR4. The PR4 is on loan right now to Journeyman Junk, but luckily I shot this a month ago. The handle isn't uncomfortable, but the regular Esees offer a more ergonomic handle. The scales on the PR4 seem to lean a little more toward the aesthetic than the comfort side. I think the idea is to provide traction, but micarta provides enough traction as long as the handle is nice and grippable. The Izula, the original, I think Hedden donated this to the channel. He's the guy who loaned me the Nachos Bowie. The knife is definitely too small of a fixed blade for me, however it's nice to have around for size comparisons. Something people only understand if they do YouTube videos. Check out my review of the Izula for the deets on that. Now the Esee-3 Of course, the knife I traded away for the Esee-3. The Esee-3 wasn't bad, but I mainly had it around for comparisons, and one day would probably want to get the regular 6. I really like the blade size and the blade shape mostly. The handle was comfortable, but the lack of a ricasso didn't jive well with how I held the knife, which is like an amateur. I'm pretty sure my favorite Esee knife to date has been the Junglist 2. I can chop with it. You know, not that you're supposed to chop with a knife, but we all know that. Esee can feel free to send me some of their other knives too. Maybe the regular 5, the regular 6, see how those work, then move me up to the Junglist 1. The whole collection's fine. I'm not picky. Wrapping it up, should I? The part of the video where I use it but also talk. Esee knives are made in the USA. And as I was browsing Amazon yesterday, I saw the Ontario Rat fixed blades are also made in the USA, but cheaper. Like the Rat 3 was $50 with a suckier looking sheath. Anyone in the comments have both? Which do you prefer? I will say the warranties are different though, at least they look different on paper. I have no experience with the Ontario warranty, but it says misuse could void the warranty. Is that prying? Is that batoning? Is that YouTubing? I do have experience with the Esee warranty though. Theirs is unconditional and transferable by anyone. I even told them that I repeatedly beat through a knot in wood, and that may have been what caused it on my Junglist 2, but they sent me a replacement. They don't even care if you were the 8th owner and you traded it for drugs. If you like this review and like this channel, I wouldn't, but if you do, make sure you subscribe and sign up to be alerted when I drop new videos, usually on Mondays or Tuesdays. Sounds like I'm talking about a BM. Twitter seems to be better about it than YouTube though, so you can follow me there. You know, when I troll people, not like mean trolling, but you know, like I do on Instagram. Follow me there too, or don't. Maybe you have social media fatigue. Give the video a thumbs up, comment. Thanks for watching.